Well, hello there, my name is LoveSpuds. Welcome back to F1 2011 in career mode. And we are in Season 2, Round 4, Istanbul, Turkey. So, Webber edges out button, Webber finishes first, and Webber finishes first, Button finishes second. And Spuds drives around Barrichello. Barrichello finishing out of the points as usual. So the Drivers' Championship position, we are second. In the Constructors, we are third. Very good position to be in so far. So here we are, Season 2, Race 4. Let's have a look at the old laptop, see what we got. And we've agreed the following objectives. They are looking for a 6th place in qualifying and a 4th place in the race. Let's have a look, see. Practice is in heavy rain, qualifying is in light cloud, and race is in light cloud. So, practicing in rain. Interesting. Let's move on straight to practice, go through all this rubbish, and we'll move on to the next screen. So practice, it is pouring down with rain. Absolutely wonderful. And we've got an R&D objective, so you'll see this lap first, and then my best practice lap.
To run a performance test this session. See if you can beat the target time.
Just changing my setup to wet there. Nothing complicated. So the target lap time is 1:33.341. And you join me about to start my lap behind Rosberg. Going down into turn 1. Oh, locking up. Not a good start to the lap. Around turn 2, up the hill, and there's a corner, turn 3, just over the crest here. You've got to be careful you don't get caught out on that one. And turn 4 here, down to 5, getting right up backside of Rosberg there. And turn 6, down to this little straight, in his slipstream now, as you can't see anything. So we take the move and go on the inside round turn 7. So my time is 8/10 down on Petrov's time, which is to be expected. I'm not really doing that well at the moment. And those infamous 5 corner turns, or whatever they are, all that is turn 8. Down to turn 9 and 10. Rosberg is back. He wants to get in front of me again, it seems. Flying round here, turn 11. You can easily reach the rev limiter going up here with DRS open. Around turn 12, 13 and 14. They are slow corners, you've got to make sure you don't lose too much time in these. Doesn't look too bad. What's the time going to be? 32.
Brilliant. That gave us all the data we need for this test.
Got within the target by 2/10. So as you can see, things have dried up a little bit. I've gone to slick tyres. Slick tyres? Dry tyres, whatever you want to call them. Go straight through the bollard at first. And I leave it to the last 2 minutes to set my fastest time of the session. Hopefully you can see my driving is slightly improved from last year, or those who have seen last year's video. What's this first sector time going to be? It is slower. 7/10 behind Kobayashi, who's actually at the top. This session, everyone is topsy-turvy, I think, in the standings. I don't quite know if I set up the car as soon as it got set up the card properly, as soon as it got dry. I might have done. May explain the time at the end of this lap. Let's see what this sector is going to be.
30 seconds left in the session.
Sector 2 is still behind, 1.3 seconds. I'm not sure this is going to be a great practice time. Let's see, hitting the rev limiter there with the DRS open. As long as you don't hit that rev limiter too early, you should be alright. So we have 7 seconds to go in practice. We have scored 4th so far. Let's see where it actually ends up.
4th place in practice. Well done.
Yep,
Great work.
it is 4th with 126.755. Hamilton is the only big name at the top. Vettel is behind me. So the fastest person in the session is Kobayashi, and Sauber in the top 3 there. Slowing down the order. Yeah, Button, Di Resta, all those people. Virgins are doing well this year compared to what they are meant to be doing. Barrichello didn't do too bad there, so hopefully he can carry that through to qualifying. And speak of the devil, here it is. And my objective is to finish 6th or above. Oops, so currently Barrichello is in 3rd behind D'Ambrosio. We don't really think that's going to be great. Great time for him if he stays there. So I've gone fastest at the moment with 126.422, but this lap is actually going to be faster as D'Ambrosio sets the fastest lap. Goes slightly wide here. It's not too bad, we can manage it. We have a good rest of the lap, using a bit of KERS and opening the DRS as soon as we can. We are down slightly on D'Ambrosio's time by 0.2 of a second, but it's not too bad. We can make it up later on, especially when we messed up a little bit in the first sector there. Going slightly off there, but it's not too bad, it's alright. Flying down here is turn 9. Too bad on the corner. Looks like it's going to be quite a good sector 2 time here. Yeah, not too bad. It's not too bad. 0.2 up on our own best time. 0.6 down on Webber's time though. Not too great, but we'll see what we can do in these last few corners. Around there, 20, 21, 22. What is this time going to be? It's going to be close.
We're sitting in pole position right now. Good work.
Pole
You've
position,
fallen to 4th.
but it has ended up in 4th. Only 0.3 behind Webber.
That puts us 4th on the grid for tomorrow's race. Great drive.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. D'Ambrosio and Glock getting up there in top 10. Barrichello 13th, disappointing again from him. Paul Di Resta and the other Force India bloke, Sutil I think it is. Force India is not doing terribly well this season. I don't know what happened to them. I'm glad I didn't move to that team. But we have met our objective. That's the main thing in this session. 2 places above where they expected me to be, and so I am rather happy. So let's do this. Race day at Istanbul Park. Round 4, Turkey. Can we take back that championship lead, or will we slip further down the order? Have to wait and see. Objective is to finish 4th or above, so anything above the position I am in now is a bonus. But we're going for the win, hopefully.
Cars prepared. Let's go.
See if we can do this. Good old Williams car. So on the podium, on the front row we got Webber, and then Army 4th, and then Barrichello is all the way down in 13th. Oh god damn it. I didn't mean to edit it that harshly. But off we go. Pretty good start in the middle of the track so far. Trying to maybe stay on the inside there. Yeah, we did. Got past Vettel, up to third, and now on the inside of Rosberg. Got past him. Behind Webber. What can we do on turn 4? 3, I mean. This is 4. It's slotted in right behind Webber. Not trying not to hit him. Rather hit a bollard instead, it seems. Excuse me. So, wasn't expecting him to maybe slow down that much, but I was a bit aggressive there. Bit of a tap on Webber, but we'll be alright. Everyone's okay. Let's just keep our eyes on that Red Bull, see if he pulls away or not. I'm feeling good for this race. I've got a good setup underneath my car. I was really uncomfortable in Chinese Grand Prix. I didn't really get on well with the circuit or the setup I had, so that ended up translating in the 4th place. But we got a slipstream on Webber here going on. Gonna outbrake him into this corner. Yes, we are. Nice and clean. Final 2 corners of this lap. So, as we finish lap 1, we have taken the lead. Webber's behind, Rosberg is 3rd. Vettel is 4th. The gap is 0.2 of a second to Webber. Rosberg is half a second behind him. And Vettel is 0.4 behind Rosberg. So it's looking pretty good for now. We'll just keep a good line, try to not go too wide. Switching the fuel mixture down to standard, maybe save my tyres and the engine. Considering I'm in 1st place, I feel quite confident that I can maybe keep this gap, or maybe even increase it a little bit if I get my act together. But seeing as I'm out in front, I don't need to try and catch anyone up at the minute. See what happens during the pit stop phases. Going off slightly wide there again. But still not too bad, not too bad. I haven't had any major incidents going completely off the track. At least not yet anyway. I don't think I do this race, I'm not sure. But we will find out. Webber has got a slipstream on me. No DRS as yet because it's not lap 3. It's only lap 2. DRS should be activated as soon as I go over the start finish line here. Then I could be in real trouble.
You can now use DRS.
As the engineer says, you can now use DRS. Schumacher has overtaken Vettel for 4th. So 2 Mercedes there behind the Red Bull of Webber. And Schumacher sets the fastest lap.
Amazing lap, a new fastest lap for the race.
Which is only about 3/10 quicker than my pace, so I'm not doing too bad. Then again, he's behind me, so he can't be that much quicker. So coming round this funny 5 corner turn thingy-majig. I don't even know the name of it, if there is a name. We're doing well, we're hanging on to 1st. As long as we hold on to this position, we should be okay when we go into the pits. My pace is slightly down. Webber is 0.2 behind. He could end up flying past me. Oh, no, he did have a look, but no, it's not going to happen this time. That's going to be a constant threat, people getting a DRS on me. And there's nothing I can do about it except delete all my KERS in defence. Right. Oh, Schumacher's fallen behind.
The fastest man on the track at the moment.
Hamilton has overtaken Schumacher as Alonso sets the fastest lap. You probably make a charge through the field, possibly. Oh, Webber's all over the back of me. I'm trying to give him room. He's side by side, pretty much 0.03 of a second separating us as we go over the first sector line. Hamilton's moving up to third. Rosberg's fallen back. Hamilton making a good few passes there, I expect. Just checking my things there. As Webber takes another look but decides against it. He's not letting go of me, that's for sure. He's got the DRS on me now.
Pits are clear. Now's a good time to pit.
Using up the rest of my curves just to try and stay ahead. He had another look, but he's not going to do it again. Saving some of my curves till then did help a little bit. As I stream into the pits here, maybe because I want to pit early, get an advantage. Possibly. As Webber takes the lead, Hamilton goes in second, and I drop down to 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th.
Exit now.
Pit stop 4.4 seconds. One of the Virgins goes in there, I didn't really see.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
So we rejoin in 12th. In the middle of the field, Carter Kane behind us.
Scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
Massa in front of us in 11th. He's not having fantastic form at the minute. Neither is he in real life. Now, speaking of real life, I watched the Spanish Grand Prix yesterday, so today's Monday and I'm recording this. I'm going to try and upload it today as soon as I can. It's been long enough. But what a race that was, and especially for Williams. Maldonado, the car I am driving, well, it's not the exact same car, it's the car I'm driving is last year's car, but it does belong to Maldonado. Have they been taking inspiration from me? It's a long shot, I very much doubt it. But still, an excellent result for Williams. Sir Frank Williams' 70th birthday last week. And what better present than one of his drivers delivering a win. It's a shame that it was marred though by the...
Webber's really going quick. Just put up a new fastest lap.
Excuse me. Shame it was marred though by the fire in the pits about 90 minutes after the finish of the race. That's a real shame. I hope everyone's okay. Thoughts go out to them. Seems to it probably damaged Senna's car, that fire as well. Unless they got, you know, replacement parts, I expect they have. But we'll find out what happens in Monaco. I mean, well, this has all set the teams back a little bit who tried to put out the fire. Because they should have been packing up and heading to Monaco, but some of the team members are still in hospital. Suffering from smoke inhalation and all that stuff. I think only one person has got serious burns, but everyone's alive, I hope, as far as I know. But yeah, Monaco next in a couple of weeks, is it? Yeah. Okay, maybe they have got time, but still, it's not what they needed after such a fantastic day.
The car behind is closing in.
Hamilton had a fantastic race as well. I think Hamilton would have won in Spain if they didn't have that cock up with the fuel and all that. Because he went straight to the back of the grid and fought his way all the way up to 8th, I believe, and Button was 9th. Button not having the greatest weekend. He went fastest in one of the practice sessions, I think, but other than that, he didn't have a great day. Schumacher running to the back of Senna. I don't know what I think about that, to be honest. I think Schumacher, being the bloke he is, being aggressive, frustrated probably that he's behind Senna. But Senna did confuse him at the last minute by going to the left. Maybe he didn't quite see him. I mean, Senna did say he was quite far away from him. But I don't know, I think Schumacher was a bit too hasty. But either way, Schumacher out again. What's this, 3 non-finishes in 5 races? It's not quite good, is it? This is his last year in his contract. What's he going to do next year? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? Is he going to leave F1 altogether? Who knows? But yeah, another good drive from Alonso as well. Kimi Raikkonen and Grosjean in the Lotuses, their strategies weren't quite up to speed, so it was too little too late for them. Massa, poor guy, down in 15th again. Well, I don't know about again, but down in the bottom half of the field. But yeah, it was a good race though. The way Maldonado managed his tyres to perfection, and Williams' pit strategy, that worked out really well for them. And also Alonso getting held up by Charles Pic as well, that didn't help. Maybe things would have been slightly different if he wasn't held up. But anyway, we have Webber trying to get on the outside of us. I'm going to let him through. I don't want to get in his way. I'm quite confident that I can actually overtake him again. Because I'm in his slipstream now. I'm going to go for the inside line. Ooh, not going to make a move just yet. I'm probably going to wait for the DRS. And we've got it now. We're going to open it. Close the gap quite considerably. Get in his slipstream. Get the DRS. Hitting the rev limiter, but we are still faster than Webber. Diving up the inside. And we have done it. And cleanly as well.
With 3 places above our expected result.
Right, as we finish lap 8 onto lap 9, we are still in the lead. Even after those pit stop phases, we have come out on top. Webber's in 2nd, Hamilton is in 3rd, Rosberg is in 4th. Best lap is a 1:27.863. I don't know if that was the fastest lap of the race. I'm sure one of you could tell me if you were that eagle-eyed. Because I was babbling on about the Spanish Grand Prix. Using up a bit of KERS here. My pace is slightly up. Just concentrate on keeping that Red Bull behind me and keeping this thing on the track. As I say, I think I've got quite a good setup for this circuit. I found a Williams setup that someone posted. It seems to be working for me, so it's great. It's just great. I can't think of the words right now. It seems to be working. Webber right up behind me. I'm moving off to the outside to get on the racing line. If he wanted to try it, he could, but he was never going to do it because this is the AI at work. They are not that aggressive on this game. They can be at times, but most of the time they're not. They're never going to make any stupid moves. Should be interesting if they can tweak the AI a little bit to be a little bit more aggressive. Be a hell of a challenge then. But in the next game. Oh, going slightly wide there. A little bit messy, but we've got back onto the line. Oh, very wide there. Webber coming up on that inside again. But not quite as close as he was when he passed me last time. Making sure he stays behind me, slowing down quite a bit for that corner there. Going around these funny corners again. Those corners are a lot easier with a manual gearbox. Because I use automatic, it sort of shifts up to 6th when I really kind of need it to be in the high 5th. But hey, what can you do? We manage it with a setup. Changing the gear ratios or settings, whatever you want to call them. It's not too bad. Webber nowhere near close enough to make a move this time. I think I used up most of my KERS, or pretty much all of it there. Just to keep in front of him. penultimate lap. My tyres are in a pretty good state. They'll easily get to the end of the race, no problem. Webber's 2 tenths behind. Hamilton is 7 tenths behind Webber. And Vettel is back up to 4th. Keep this on the track. Now I get nervy. This is the time to keep the concentration going because I don't want to lose any places, especially after what happened last time out in China. I was on for a 2nd place and I completely fluffed it and both of the McLarens got past. But as I say, I feel more comfortable on this track. I quite like this track. It's a shame it's been dropped from 2012. I mean, I haven't seen it on the 2012 calendar, so I assume it's not there. It is quite a nice circuit to drive around. Look, he's probably, yeah, he's going to have the DRS on us. See if he can make a move. I'm using up the rest of my KERS. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a dodgy throat today. Ooh, very wide there. Very wide, going onto the marbles there. The rubber marbles on the outside of the racing line. Lose a lot of grip on those. But still, the Webber's gone back down to 4 tenths of a second. He probably would have gained back that time through that first corner. I didn't take that very well. This corner, that is a lot better than I've seen in a little while, but that is a little bit wide. Just keep going, hold this on one final lap. Gap is 2 tenths of a second to Webber. Hamilton is 4 tenths behind him. If I make a mistake, a lot of cars could go past here, and I really don't want that to happen. Or of course no one does. We want to win. Coming down to these corners for the last time, 9 and 10. Gonna fly past that DRS activation zone. That's sector 3 begins, whatever. I'm a bit tired. Webber is trying to have a look on the inside. That was his last chance. Shut the door on him. He's still having a go. He knows this is the last opportunity to take that win from me. But it's not going to happen. And I take the checkered flag to win the Turkish Grand Prix. Yes. Love Spuds first. All those cars behind me. Gained 3 positions. Absolutely
Well done.
wonderful. So I am first with the Williams, 25 points. Webber second. Hamilton third. Vettel, Rosberg, Button, Perez, Schumacher, Petrov, Alonso, Glock and D'Ambrosio and the Virgins finishing well. 11th and 12th. Macedon 13th. Barrichello 15th. What are you doing, Rubens? What are you doing? And De Resta finishing up the field in last place. The HRT's making up some ground. Carter Kane in 19th. 19th? He's always at the back of the field. What is going on here? Just shows the HRTs are improving in this game. So Webber still holds up his lead in the championship on 83 points. I'm trailing behind by only 3 points on 80. And where is Barrichello? All the way down in 16th with no points. Come on, Rubens. You can go faster than this. Take a leaf out of my book. Yeah, there you go, that's the standings for now. Until next time. Williams are still in 3rd place with 80 points because I'm the one carrying the team at the moment. It's most likely we'll end up finishing 3rd, I guess, unless some of the others finish strongly. And celebrating the Parc Fermé with another win to add to my tally in my career. I can't remember how many wins that is now. That's probably about 4 wins, 5 wins. I am not really sure, but congratulations from Mark Webber though. And we go straight to the interview.
Do you think you were able to extract the maximum performance from the car this weekend?
I think the team set up the car perfectly actually.
Burning the midnight oil recently to make sure you've got a car that's capable of winning races. You must be happy then with the work they're putting in.
Oh, I can't really fault them. They've been working hard.
There's no refueling during the race this season, so how much of a difference has that heavier load made to the way the car handles?
Not too bad. The car seems to cope with it quite well. Right, let's have a look at the old laptop. See, we've got an email. Second win of the season. 2 wins this season. Very good start, considering we've only raced 4 races. So, let's move on to the calendar. And next up is Spain. Catalonia. I'll see you then.